This whole story would start a few days after the end of the Tournament of Power. Goku, after that big tournament, would realize that there are many strong beings in this world. I really thought I was strong, but it's still not enough. That tournament made me open my eyes. Meanwhile, Gohan. After the Tournament of Power, he questioned a lot of things. If it wasn't for my father, maybe this universe wouldn't exist. I really couldn't do much in that tournament because of my great weakness. Now that I realize I didn't have to stop training, if I was stronger, I could protect Videl and Pan. What if one day my father isn't there to protect us? I have to become stronger no matter what. Videl, I'm going out for a while. I'm going to visit my father.
It's okay, Gohan, but don't come back so late.
Gohan flew out of his house to go to his father's house. Goku was eating with Goten. Chi-Chi, the food you make is so good that I can't stop eating it. Gohan was knocking on the door. Father, I've come to visit you. I want to tell you something. I have been thinking these last 3 days. Gohan came out of the house with Goku to tell his father everything he had been thinking. Goku, with a serious face, said, I didn't think this day would come. I thought you had already retired from the world of martial arts. But it's never too late. Don't worry, in a short time, and with the potential you have, you'll become strong very fast. Meanwhile, in the universe of the god Vermouth, Vermouth was sitting quietly when suddenly his angel Margarita informed him of something. Tell me, what is going on?
I shouldn't get into this, but don't you think that the mortal of Universe 7 was very reckless with this tournament? Thanks to him, you could feel what it feels like to be eliminated by Rizeno-sama. Tell me, you liked not feeling anything for a few minutes?
Of your mouth, who was sitting down, pounded the table shouting like this. No need to remind me. It's been the worst feeling of my life. Besides, I'm sure the other gods are very upset. Vermouth would have called the god Beerus to inform him of his discomfort. Mr. Beerus, you have received a call. What's up? There are 3 gods that have called me on the same day. Apparently it's the god Vermouth. I answer my call. Tell me, what's up? I don't know if the other gods have told you something, but I think the saying, Goku doesn't deserve to be alive, after the humiliation he put us all through. Don't you think he was too reckless? In the world of the gods, that is something that cannot be forgiven. The great Zeno-sama, as if nothing. If they keep him alive, I don't know what could happen to existence itself. It is better to eliminate the plague from the root. The root of this plague and catastrophic situations are caused by the saying Goku. Besides, he brought another Zeno-sama. We already have enough with one, and now there are 2. So you suggest we eliminate him? That's right. My idea is to go to your Universe 7 with 2 other gods to finish it, who will let you know when we finish it. It's okay, but keep it between us. I don't know what could happen if the great Zeno-sama finds out about this. Vermouth would have closed the call with god Beerus. Vermouth's god would let out a laugh. It was about time. The god would have left his universe along with his angel to go to Earth with 2 other gods. These gods were Quitala and the god Champa. The 3 would have headed to Earth at high speed, while Goku was talking to Gohan. A loud explosion would be heard. Dende, who was sleeping, would wake up quickly, just like Piccolo. Both would feel a strong ki. Because my body is shaking, I feel the ki of 3 very strong gods. Ki's 3 gods of destruction are on Earth. The 3 gods would have arrived at Goku's house. You guys are... What are you doing on Earth? Father, I feel that these guys don't have good intentions. So you were the person that defeated my warrior Jiren? Without that transformation, you don't look so strong. Tell me, what do you want? What are you doing here? Are you looking for trouble? We are not looking for trouble. The only thing we are looking for here is your death. Saying Goku, you were a threat to everyone. These 3 gods would begin to raise their power enormously, thus making planet Earth tremble. The other Z-warriors would have woken up after having this great tremor. Then they, together with Piccolo, would arrive at that place. I know you are gods of destruction. We are not looking for any kind of trouble, so you can leave here quietly. I would appreciate it very much. You're joking, midget. We won't only leave until the mortal Goku dies. You better stay away, I'll take care of them. But Goku, you are crazy, they are gods. That does not matter. I will not give up my life so easily. Goku would go to his transformation as Super Saiyan Blue. For later launch himself against these gods. The three gods would throw themselves against Goku, thus starting a fight of fists and kicks. Goku was trying to dodge the blows of these three gods, but it was very difficult for him. Father, I will not leave you alone. I will also help you. Gohan would use his transformation as Super Saiyan 2. So he would throw himself against Quitella to leave his father against these two gods. Boy, it is a mistake that you've interfered in our fight. You're only an ant. The god Quitella would give a strong blow to Gohan, so he would put his two arms to try to stop the blow, but his bones would break slightly. The Hakai energy ball would go against Gohan. Goku would try to help his son, but those two gods wouldn't let him. But when the energy ball was going against Gohan, Piccolo would have put himself in front of it to enter the energy ball. Piccolo, he was suffering a very painful torture. I can't take it anymore. Gohan, you have to keep living, whatever it takes. You heard me? Piccolo's body was shattered by that ball of Hakai energy. Gohan shouted loudly, Mr. Piccolo, it can't be possible, because you didn't have to lose your life like that. From Gohan's body, a few lightning bolts would come out, thus using his mystical force. What you did to Mr. Piccolo, I won't forgive you. Gohan would launch himself against the gods, thus inserting a blow in his stomach. This blow would make the god retreat. That blow hurt me a lot. Gohan would hit the god again and again. This young man became faster and stronger. I'll have to use my 5%. The god would instantly increase his power, thus stopping Gohan's attacks with great ease. The god would start squeezing Gohan's arm hard. Understand that a mortal can never be a god. The god would grab Gohan's face and then give him a little punch on the neck that would make Gohan fall to the ground, thus losing his transformation. He could barely keep his consciousness active. The god would start to step on Gohan. Goku, seeing this, would try to help his son again, but he could not do anything. I can't allow my son to be humiliated in this way. Goku would charge a Kamehameha. Thus throwing it to the two gods, that they would deflect the attack to create a ball of Hakai energy, the two of them together. I am not able to use the Ultra Mastered Instinct. Even though I want to activate it, it doesn't activate. That would help me a lot at this moment. The only option I have is to escape with my son from this place. I know it's humiliating, but I have no other choice. It's worse to lose my life of those gods. Goku would activate the Kaioken 15 times, so the veins in his body would start to come out. This mortal thinks that by increasing his power, he can beat us? What an idiot. The god would throw the Hakai energy ball at Goku, but Goku would take advantage that his power had increased in order to move at great speed. Goku would give a strong kick to the god Quitella that would make him back a little. You insolvent, how dare you! Goku would grab his son's clothes to carry him in her arms, and then fly at great speed. Father, what are you doing? You know that if you use the Kaioken in such a way, your ki will suffer great consequences in the future. But Gohan, I can't do anything. I can't let them eliminate us. The god Quitella was chasing Goku, while the other gods were using mental power in order to move the Hakai ball, energy ball at will. Goku would start flying all over the earth. I don't know where we can hide and my power is running out. Then they would shout, hide in the time chamber. Maybe I can do something to change the dimension. Quitella it away, I would think that Brat doesn't have the power to change dimensions. Goku would quickly fly to Dende's temple to enter with his son to the time chamber. Dende would mentally try to change the dimension so they wouldn't be affected by the Hakai energy ball. But in spite of his attempts, he couldn't do anything. The ball of Hakai energy would impact against the chamber of time, thus turning it into ashes completely. There was nothing left of what was that ruin. The whole place would go up in flames, while Vermouth and the other god would arrive in order to try to feel Goku's ki. But in spite of their attempts, they could not feel it. Apparently that mortal has died, and his son was also affected. It is a pity, but he got into our fight. I think our work is finished here. It will be better for us to retire. We have nothing to do here. The three gods would leave the planet Earth, thinking that the place had become ashes. When a mortal dies with the power of a god, his soul doesn't go to heaven or hell. They simply become nothing. Who was on Beerus's planet would think, why can't I feel Goku's ki? Has he died? No, that cannot be possible. Maybe Lord Beerus has done something. I know that as an angel I should report it to my father, but he hasn't done anything. Bad, the job of the gods is to destroy things that are not right. Whis would go to Beerus's room to tell him what I had felt. Apparently the saying Goku has lost his life. Beerus would get serious. So you managed to find out what happened? Are you going to say something? I'm not going to say anything. That is not a matter for me to get involved. After all, Goku is a problem. On Earth, all the Z-Warriors would be very worried for not being able to feel the presence of Goku and Gohan. Vegeta would say, what the hell is happening in Kakarot's house? Because it is a mess. I cannot feel his ki, neither the ki of his son. Thanks to the fight that Goku had with those gods, his house would be torn to pieces, leaving only rubble. Goten,
who could not assimilate what was happening, would have taken out the body of his unconscious mother.
Vegeta would ask Goten what had happened to the place, but Goten would not answer why everything had happened so fast.
Mr. Vegeta, because I cannot feel the ki of my brother or the ki of my father.
That's what I ask myself. Besides, that's not the only ki I cannot feel. I cannot feel the ki of Piccolo either. Dende, who had some injuries, would have gone on to clarify everything. I know what happened to the two of them. Dende would tell everything happened to the Z-Warriors. Everyone would have been very surprised. Vegeta, he would clench his fist. How dare they? Really, Kakarot and his son were eliminated from existence by those three gods. Bulma searches for the Dragon Seers. I need answers. I can't believe this is happening. Meanwhile, in the chamber time, Gohan was almost unconscious, thus losing his vision little by little. Goku would have fallen to the ground, thus losing his transformation to return to his base state. Gohan would say with his little strength, "Father, this place, don't tell me it's the time chamber."